when you're looking for KitchenAid innovation and quality. Who has the answers, the selection, the price? Ventura TV Appliance. With billions in nationwide appliance buying power, more than Home Depot and Best Buy combined, will help you save. Our low prices on Energy Star qualified KitchenAid appliances save you energy and money, and pay no interest on select models when paid in full within 12 months. Ventura TV Appliance, serving you since 1951.
Hi, I'm John Malice. Welcome to this live edition of Connect With Me on the showroom floor at Ventura TV. On this day, we're going to talk to a local artist. It's Arts and Culture Day here on Connect With Me. 436 MeTV option 11. Do turn down the sound if you call in. Back with our program in just a moment.
Tonight I want to discuss the importance of the television medium to the American people.
Welcome back to our program here, live on the showroom floor at Ventura TV. Remember, if you call in at 436 MeTV option 11, make sure and turn down the sound because we will not be able to hear you if you call and ask a question today. We do have a local artist in the studio, and you can call in and ask her any question. And the question that I have, art is in the eye of the beholder, is it not? It's all subjective. What you may like, I may say, yuck, that's art? Oh my goodness gracious sakes alive. Glad to talk to a local artist who is, I think, gaining in reputation here in the Central Valley and in Fresno here at least the last couple of years. Let's go to the videotape. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. When you see this, you will not say yuck. You will say, wow, it's incredible. You're looking at the Brush and Easel Gallery here in the city of Fresno, located on West Shaw. It's owned by Valerie Greene, who walks in every day and raises her fist in the air and says, yes, it's all mine. It's all mine. She's shaking her head. A true blue art gallery and a true blue artist. This is where Greene teaches classes, and she has a special room where she shows off her own artwork, and a front room where she displays work from about 20 different local artists. Greene was born in Montreal, moved to the state of Massachusetts, then to Missouri, and of course now she calls Fresno home and has for the past, 30 years or so. She's a retired mortgage and real estate broker who initially started her gallery inside her own condo, which of course was too small, as you can imagine, and so thus, voila, there is the new gallery. Lots of space to teach, to display the gallery, and to show off the art work of other people. Live in our studio right now is Valerie Greene, a local artist who is living the dream, my friends, living the dream. And we're living the dream right here on Connect With Me on MeTV Fresno, being able to talk to Valerie, and you can call in at 436 MeTV option 11. It is Arts and Culture Day, so call in. Hey, turn down that sound or you won't get on the air. We're back with our program in just a moment.
Don't you ever hit me again!
Chief, I think we got a hit on our hands.
MeTV Fresno, now on Comcast Channel 187.
So glad to have you along here in the studio on the showroom floor at Ventura TV on this Arts and Culture Day, and Valerie Greene is here. How are you, my dear?
I'm just fine, thank you.
You look wonderful.
Oh, thanks.
Your artwork looks good too. So I was expecting this like weird, far out person, like I told you before. this person from like the streets of Berkeley, but you're not. You're a normal person, and so you're laughing, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, but there's a lot of normal artists here in town.
Okay. All right.
Very normal.
So do you have to be kind of, do you have to have a gigantic imagination to be an artist?
Not necessarily, no.
So what do you have to have? Tell me.
I don't know.
We had a half hour,
passion.
Valerie.
We have to have a passion
Yeah.
to create, and an inner being that just needs to express themselves with throwing paint around.
Yeah. So no imagination. Don't you have an imagination?
Well, of course.
So do you put it down in your work?
Yeah,
You do?
yeah. I imagine a lot. I can look at a reference and then imagine it being something different,
Yeah.
brighter, add my little touches to it.
Yeah. Yeah. So my daughter paints, and she's 10 years old. I'm not sure if she has a, I mean, my daughter has a great imagination, but you're telling me it's not really a necessity. To be a good painter, what's a necessity? What do you have to have?
Oh, some good lessons, a good teacher, mentor, and a lot of practice.
Mm-hmm.
And passion helps too.
Yeah, passion.
Passion, just being able to go, yes, I want to paint, and
Okay, so you started this gallery in when? What year?
The gallery itself, just this last December.
So it's fairly new. It's
Brand
only,
new.
It's I mean, spanking brand new. It's only like 4 months old.
Correct.
Okay, before we get into any videotape, I want you to hold up, without breaking the microphone. Hold up that small painting there, Valerie. Great work. You have to hold it up a little higher.
Yeah.
We know, a little higher, a little higher. There
Little
you
higher.
go,
I
right
can
there.
see.
Okay, what is that?
This is a piece that we started yesterday during a class, and it's an encaustic piece. It's painting with beeswax that has a Damar resin in it to help stabilize it, and it's pigmented wax, and
Yeah.
you paint with it. And this is painted on a piece of pine wood,
Really?
and yeah, it's just cut up from Home Depot and
Uh-huh.
kind of rustic in the back, but it's
Okay, hold that up again so they can see it.
kind of nice.
There you
and,
go.
Yeah.
There you go. And that's made of beeswax? No, higher.
Higher. It's
Yes.
beeswax.
Higher. It's
You're
beeswax.
covering me up.
That's okay. They need to see because we have the graphic, and we don't want the graphic to overtake the painting there.
Yeah,
So explain what how you paint with beeswax.
I melt it. The wax is melted on a griddle that I use, a pancake griddle.
Okay.
In cans, they're little cans of the resin and wax, and then
I'm gonna hold this one
the
up
different-
so they can take that shot.
yeah, and this was done off of a photograph.
Uh-huh.
My first landscape that I did with wax, but it's heated up on a griddle, and there's a lot of
The beeswax is
the
heated-
beeswax.
Oh,
is
it's heated up on a griddle.
Well, you have to heat it to be able to manipulate it,
Right.
to spread it, pour it, do whatever you want. And
So how long does it take to do one of these?
as long as I need to, I don't want to tell you it took 10 minutes to do that,
Well, why not? You can.
because it didn't. A couple hours.
It took
yeah.
a couple of hours.
A couple hours. This took a couple hours, if that. But
Yeah, it looks wonderful. So let's roll some videotape, and we can take a look at your gallery, and you can look up there on the monitor, and you can tell us what we are looking at. What are we looking at there, Valerie?
oh, these are paintings done by Norberto Ramirez.
Uh-huh.
And he's a very traditional oil painter, and he puts...
These are in your gallery.
Yes, these are in my gallery. I have, like you said, 20-some artists in there between metalwork, glass sculpture,
Yep.
and this is a lovely little gem with the frame and everything. It's a beautiful piece.
Yes.
He
Yes.
does great work. But then these are all artists that I've found throughout the years and collected myself that are in the Fresno area.
Right.
We even have Richard Silva, some fly art from Jan Flanagan, and you just have to see the originals to believe those. Let's see.
Is this your office here, or is this part of the gallery?
This is part of the front gallery, the art. I call it my art shop. where you can come in and buy jewelry, dichroic glass, just anything for gifts, art to add to your art collection, things like that.
What's that there? Let's take. Oops, that was the end there. What was that we were looking at?
I didn't see it.
You didn't?
No.
Okay. All right. Went
your
by
guess.
too fast.
It went by too fast. That last thing did. What was it?
All right. So how many good artists would you say that there are in Fresno? I know there's Art Hop, and that's where you go down to what, the Tower District, and where else?
Downtown.
Downtown.
Downtown, and that's going to be tomorrow night is the first Thursday Art Hop.
I thought it was the Tower. You don't go to the, it's downtown?
It's
Art Hop is
downtown and
okay.
the Tower. It encompasses both areas.
And then there's a third Thursday.
Correct.
And it's, where does that take place?
There's a couple places on Shaw. There's Margaret Hudson on Ashland Avenue, but most of them are up on. There's 3 of us on Shaw Avenue that are real close together, and then there's a couple more north of Shaw.
Yeah, and so what is Art Hop? Will you just go see various artists here in the Central Valley or in Fresno, or what?
Yes, there's a lot of new venues downtown,
Okay.
and that are providing spaces for artists to create and exhibit their work. There's probably 40, 50 venues downtown. And the Fresno Arts Council puts together the Art Hop, a map that shows you where everything is so you can plan out your evening, and they tell you who's being featured for the month, or for that
I see.
event.
All right, we're talking to Valerie Greene, and this is Connect With Me, 436 MeTV, option 11. Do call in and do turn down the sound. We're back with our program in just a moment.
Frigidaire. It means the first electric refrigerator. The first room air conditioner. It means a history of innovations that help make your home life better. Now, there's the Frigidaire Gallery Range with Symmetry Double Ovens. It's designed to cook multiple dishes at multiple temperatures, so you can prepare the entire meal at the same time. Frigidaire, over 90 years of legendary innovation.
We're talking about arts and culture here today on Connect With Me. We're talking with the local artist, Valerie Greene. We just showed you some paintings that she did with beeswax. Now, explain how emotion gets involved in painting. You can be happy, you can be angry, you can be frustrated. Does that all come out in a painting?
I believe it does, yes.
Explain.
I went through a tough year a couple years ago, and
How so?
oh, just a lot of personal things were going on, and a lot of it came out in my art, and it was my blue period. It was a little dark.
All blue?
There was a lot of blue, but it was the blue mood, so it kind of
So how do you
showed
get your frustration out in a painting? I don't understand, because I'm not an artist, so explain it to the the layman.
Well, I guess it depends on what the mood is. So if you want to sit there and strike out your canvas with a big brush and some palette knives and just go crazy or whatever, or sit there and draw some flowers if you're in a nice little mood.
Would a layman like me be able to tell by looking at a painting that you're angry or happy or sad, or because you look at other artists like musicians,
you can hear it.
You can hear it immediately.
Right.
Can you see it in a painting?
I think so.
You can?
You'll have to come to the gallery and check it out.
Are you inviting me?
Of
Is that a
course.
personal
I
invitation?
figured you'd be there already.
Okay. We do have a call. Good morning. You're on Connect With Me. Your question for the lovely Valerie Greene.
My question is, I was looking at the video of the interior of our gallery, and my question is, how do you select artists to participate in or to exhibit in your gallery? Is one question. And my second question is, will you be having an Art Hop event in your brush and easel gallery? Thank you.
Well,
go ahead.
First question. I forgot what it was already. Oh, there's a juried process as far as getting art exhibited, and it has to meet our vision. And I will be doing Art Hops, and it's the third Thursday, and I have Robert Weibel, who does gunpowder art, is going to be there the third Thursday of this month, and I'm not quite sure exactly what the date is, but...
Okay. Roll another piece of videotape here inside your gallery, and we'll take a look at the monitor if you would, and just tell us what we're looking at there, Valerie.
Oh.
What's this?
That is my only non-local artist. This is a beautiful oil painting done by Chantal Dinkel.
Okay.
And she's actually an artist in Switzerland. And there's a long story to that piece. And this is inside the gallery. These are a lot of my pieces here. And this is a couple from my dark period that I was mentioning just a moment
ago. That does
look
dark. You could tell that something's going on there. You painted those?
Yes.
Wow. What's it supposed to be?
Well, this is called Break the Chains.
Okay.
And the other piece was called Shrouded in Brokenness, and it was a period I was going through, very emotional one in regard to my past, my childhood.
Your childhood, okay.
Yeah, so there's deep, dark things.
Are you
that come
angry
up.
here? Are you angry here?
Not angry, no.
Sad? Frustrated?
Well, there was anger in some of it, frustration, sadness, of course, when all that stuff comes up and you're dealing with it.
Yeah.
And I was able to put it down on paper, on canvas with paint, and express it.
Yeah. Okay, what about the city of Fresno? It's not exactly the art mecca of the world, is it?
Not of the world, but we have...
Not even the country.
Well, but still, it's coming.
Not even California.
It's coming.
It's coming, okay.
It's coming. They're doing it...
Well, explain what you mean by that. Don't just say it's coming. I want to hear why. What's coming?
With Art Hop,
okay.
There's so many artists out there that have the opportunity to show. And it's a really great thing. And downtown is... Have you been down there lately?
Oh, yeah, I've been downtown.
No, for Art Hop?
Not for Art Hop, not
Okay,
lately.
well, you need to get out more.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to check it out.
Are you going to send a limo for me? You're going to come pick me up?
No,
or?
no,
You're not going to pick me up. Okay.
No, we'll put you on the email list, though, for Fresno Arts Council so you can get the info, so you can get out and check it out.
You know I'm giving you a hard time.
Well, I'm giving you one, too. Right back at you.
I know. So who spends money on this artwork in Fresno? Who's walking into your gallery and purchasing these beautiful paintings, especially the ones that you paint? I mean, you know, go ahead and answer the question. I have a comment. Go ahead.
Well, it depends. There's art collectors out there that just want to have new art, that see a piece, they love it, and they buy it.
Yeah.
And then there's some that can't afford art, but sit there and go, oh my gosh, this piece just really moves me. I want to have it. Hey, I've got a layaway plan. You can make payments for 3 months.
I'm still convinced, though, that you have to have some kind of talent to paint. I don't think you can just... I couldn't just walk up to a piece of board like this and just throw anything on there. It's not going to look halfway decent.
You know,
it won't, because I don't have the talent to do it, Valerie.
Well, with that kind of attitude, then what can I say? I had a gal come in yesterday for her first art class.
Yes.
Her first time painting, and we're doing a dog portrait.
Okay.
So she's drawing, and she hasn't done any of this beforehand, and she's doing it. It's coming out. Okay, so she may be talented.
Yes. But it's like hitting a golf ball. Either you got it or you don't.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, but if you have to practice too.
No, you do.
And practice makes perfect.
True.
So yeah. So
But in golf, you're going to throw your back out if you practice too much. In this, you won't.
No, but you could get hand cramps from practicing too many stick figures too. So.
Oh, I got it. So practice makes perfect, no matter if you're playing golf or painting, no matter what you're doing. Right. So you're telling me even I could do it. Well,
stick figures maybe. We can start with that.
So you're telling me I can't do it?
I have no idea.
What are you telling me,
I have
Valerie?
no idea. I have to see what you can do.
This is beautiful. I
Thank
love
you.
this. Great stuff, Valerie. Beeswax painting. We got to take a break here on Connect with Me, 436 MeTV option 11. Do call in if you've got a question. Do you have the talent? We'll be back in a moment.
Now, why don't you tell us the whole story right from the beginning? All right. from the beginning. This is the city, Los Angeles, California. My name's Friday. I carry a badge. Police officers.
You any idea who the other man was?
My partner's Bill Gannon.
Program?
We got just one big question.
Yeah.
When?
Now on MeTV Fresno, Xfinity 187.
We're back here with Valerie Greene talking about artwork, and I guess we have all these videos we have to show, so we might as well show them before we run out of time. And what are we looking at there, Valerie?
This is the
jewelry,
part of the jewelry, little glass sculptures.
Yeah.
We have pieces by Ron Colvert, Forrest Armstrong in the back, the little bracelet there, and rings, and there's dichroic glass in here also, little dishes.
Yeah.
There's a wide variety of, Ron Colvert provides, he creates with natural stone, he does wire wrapping around the pendants and things. So, you know,
and this is all on display at your gallery. How
Yes.
did you acquire these pieces?
Oh, I just asked my favorite artist to bring them in.
That's it?
Well, yeah.
Okay,
But
so we're on
these are well-known, very professional artists that do these pieces.
And so they're for sale, obviously.
Oh,
right?
of course, they all are. And there's glass sculptures in there by a local artist. Just does little one-eyed monsters that are so cute.
Right.
Yeah. Emily Johnson does those. They're adorable.
Right. Nice. Very nice. And another piece of videotape, let's roll it here, from Valerie's art gallery here in Fresno on West Shaw. She has numerous pieces, and she also teaches a class. Here we go. Hey, that's a coffee mug.
This is it. Yeah. This is my studio, and this is where we're working on doing a encaustic
right
piece.
there, right?
I'm teaching right there. I'm explaining what we're doing, and then we're going to start torching and laying wax. And
wow, that's one of your students there? Who is
yes,
that?
it is. This is Kathleen Maddox, and she is a very well-known artist. She has her own gallery and workspace in Sanger, downtown Sanger. And but teaching her how to lay wax and do different things.
So why did you want to open up your own gallery? I mentioned, of course, in the monologue that you had a gallery in your condo, which obviously is too small to house anything like that. What was the big deal about opening up a gallery of your own?
Well, I wanted to be able to share art and show a lot of it, show a lot of the talent that's going on in Fresno.
What are you doing there?
I am torching that, and got my butane torch out, and fusing that orange onto the wax that's already there.
And you do that with the butane?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, usually I use a heat gun, but at that time I was using, I've moved on to butane. And then I'm just applying more wax and coming up with just
that almost
really
that's like
cool
a
pieces.
wax platelet there, huh? A little bit? Is that what you call it?
The
the orange.
it's
And
just the
pink, and then-
pigmented
and then
wax.
just- oh, okay. All right. So that's how you do beeswax. That's very
Well, it's actually
interesting.
called encaustic.
Okay, it's encaustic.
Encaustic
all
painting has been around for over 2,000 years.
right. Yeah, and you do that at your gallery.
Yes,
And
I do.
You teach that.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay. What, in your opinion, I said at the beginning, what you like, I may not like. So, in your opinion, what makes good art? What is good art? What is fine art?
Well, it's like what you said, subjective. It's art. It's really hard to explain, but art is subjective. You may not like something, I may like it.
Yeah.
But good art, fine art, it's going to be in the style, how well it's done, the professionalism. If it's done on a piece of tortilla or something. That's not going to last very long, so that's not very
Yeah.
archival. But somebody might dig it. Who knows?
Yeah, somebody might like it. There's
Yeah.
no question about
Right.
it. So let's roll up another piece of videotape and we can talk about what's on here. 436 MeTV option 11 if you want to ask a question. We are running out of time here on Connect with Me. So let's roll that tape and take it full screen right now so we can see it. And Valerie, what are we looking at?
These are another Norberto Ramirez painting. Very
Why don't we
traditional.
why don't we take that Chiron off there so we can see the paintings a little bit better? There we go. Okay, and that there right there is what, Valerie?
It's another one of his pieces.
Uh-huh.
It's a still life with a skull on it.
Yeah.
He's really good. I like it. And then you saw in the corner. Oh, we missed it again. But I
Sorry.
have another assemblage artist in there, Myrna Axe, that does these wild and kooky pieces.
Oh.
Yeah. Then this is an oil painting he did up in Yosemite when he was there.
Mm-hmm.
And we had B.B. Long, Richard Silva, I said.
So Valerie, can what's the difference? And I already know what the difference is, but what's the difference in how it looks? Oil painting, watercolors. I mentioned that my daughter paints, and I bought her an easel. She loves painting. She painted this one picture that was just absolutely gorgeous. I may put it up on the wall. Okay, there's beeswax, there's watercolors. Is there acrylic also?
Yes.
Okay, so what's the difference between all these?
Well, all of it has to do, the difference in them is that the different mediums are all the binders that carry the pigment. So there's pigment in each one. Watercolor, so it's water-based, acrylic's water-based, oil's not, of course. But each one of them is the medium to carry the pigment, which is on the beeswax. The wax is carrying
Are
the pigment.
best paintings painted with oil?
No, I don't agree
No?
with that. Some people do because it's time tested.
It's more permanent,
It's
right?
more permanent, so it's
Yeah.
been around the longest. Acrylic's been around since the 50s or 60s, so.
An oil painting will last thousands of years.
Mm-hmm.
An acrylic, how long?
Well, we're still
Testing?
testing with that. Yeah.
Watercolors?
They have a tendency to fade, but they can,
They
with
can last for years.
Proper care, they will last a very long time.
Put them in a frame, though, right?
Of
Protect
course.
them, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, what advice would you give to someone like me who is not a painter, but maybe would be interested in starting taking a painting class and learning how to do it?
That's all you need to do is give it a try. Just like the gal that was in there yesterday, we did starting a dog portrait. That's a hard thing to start doing, and
Yeah.
you just got to go in there and do it.
Yeah. How about painting a portrait of someone, a person? Is that difficult?
Kind of, yeah.
It is.
I know a few portrait artists, and some do very well, but it's a hard thing
If you're
to do.
painting something
It's hard for me. I can do pets.
If you're painting something for the first time, what would be the easiest thing to paint? Like the sky or something? Or
Oh, sky's fun.
yeah, the
Yeah.
sky is fun. Okay. Valerie, you are a very pleasant young lady, and I appreciate your time and you bringing some of your work in. You have a beautiful gallery. Continued success. It's great meeting you.
Thank you.
We're out of time
Thank
already.
you.
Can
All
you
right.
believe that went by fast, huh?
Yes, it did.
All right, Valerie Greene, an artist, a local artist here in the city of Fresno. Glad that she was along. You can check out her gallery, of course, online. We're going to be back tomorrow with another edition of Connect with Me on MeTV Fresno. Have a good day.
This black and white patrol car has an overhead valve V8 engine. It develops 325 horsepower at 4,800 RPMs. It accelerates from 0 to 60 in 7 seconds. It has a top speed of 120 miles an hour. The automobile has 2 shotgun racks, one attached to the bottom portion of the front seat, one in the vehicle trunk.
You want me to drive?
Now on MeTV Fresno, Xfinity 187.
Is taking care of laundry taking too much of your time? Have you become a missing mom? With a new fast, efficient washer and dryer from Ventura TV Video Appliance, you'll spend more of your day the way you want. Save now on Frigidaire's Advanced Affinity Laundry Pair. Let Frigidaire save you energy, water, and time. Don't spend your life on laundry. Upgrade today at Ventura TV Video Appliance and save.